Hey everyone, today we are building a word cloud, and this is a brainstorming activity for our next writing project, which is going to be our research project. So this is going to be a free inquiry research project where you're going to be researching any topic that is interesting to you that you don't already know a lot about. So today we're just going to be dipping our toes into possible topics, and then we'll be exploring what the project entails in more depth in our next class together. So everyone today is going to go to wordart.com/create, and we are going to be creating a word cloud with a bunch of different options for our research project. On the left, I have a list of starter options for you to choose from, and you're going to be building out with subcategories of topics based on those starter topics. So once you're on wordart.com/create, you're going to go in here where it says word, and we're going to be typing possible topics. So our first giant category is countries. So what I'm going to have you do is type in some countries that you might be interested in researching, countries that you would like to know more about. For example, Ireland, or I could do Australia, or perhaps the history of China. Once you have some countries listed, you're just going to keep adding words. So our next parent topic is natural phenomenon. So you're going to think about some things in nature that are interesting to you that could be possible research topics, and you'll type some of those next. For example, the Bermuda Triangle, I think, is really interesting, or perhaps I could research hurricanes, or perhaps I could research hail. I've always thought has been interesting. So you're going to list some things in nature that are interesting that you could possibly use as a topic. Lightning. Next up, we have animals. That's our parent topic. So we're going to think of some animals that we might be interested in researching for our research paper. So for me, I always thought jellyfish were super interesting because they're alive, but they don't have brains. Very weird. And pandas. I'd like to know more about them. Or perhaps I might want to research spiders. We want to put topics in here that we're interested in, but we don't already know a lot about, things that we're not already experts with. Stingrays, that could be cool. Next up, we have sports. So any sports that you would like to know more about, that you aren't super familiar with, that you're not an expert for. Next up, we have technology, anything that interests you in the technology realm. I'm going to do artificial intelligence. Or perhaps I could do holograms. You're going to keep building, and you're going to use this as the basis of your word cloud. So I'm just going to do a couple more examples, but you're going to go in and fill it in its entirety. So next up is culture. Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos is a piece of culture I would be interested in learning more about. Any mysteries, so this could be like myths or legends. So maybe I could do like the Loch Ness Monster, or perhaps I could do Bigfoot. Food, any foods that you're interested in researching or learning more about. Just like a broad category, sugar. Maybe I want to research energy drinks. Maybe I drink a lot of those. I'm interested to know what it does to the body. Or different types of breads. Bread is really interesting, actually, when you think about how it's made. Or cheese. Parmesan cheese is very interesting. Okay, colleges. Any colleges or universities that you might be interested in learning more about? Again, I'm just going to kind of breeze through this, but you're going to take more time and really think about what is interesting to you. What do you think about when you're daydreaming? Biology, perhaps I want to learn more about a specific biome, or maybe I want to learn about cells, or maybe I want to learn about um, all right, next up, health and wellness, dreams. Why do we have them? Maybe like sleep patterns. How do I get good sleep? Maybe I want to see what meditation does for the body and research that. Music or the arts. This could be really cool. The history of like pop music, or I could do the history of 80s or particular art. Entertainment. This could be exploring the world of social media or just like the movie industry in general. Hobbies, any interesting hobbies? Any famous people who are interesting to you? And then any careers that you might be interested in exploring. Okay, so once you fill this out, you're gonna pack it with as many as you can. Anything, then you're gonna scroll through anything that stands out as being more interesting to you than others. You're gonna go in and you're gonna change the number to a 2 or 3 for importance. Okay, and then once you're done, you're going to hit visualize. And then this is your word cloud. So you're going to zoom in and you are going to take a screenshot of this. And this is going to be your brainstorm wonder cloud. And tomorrow we're going to be sharing all of our wonder clouds with one another, talking about possible topics for our research project. And we're going to be committing to a topic during our next class. And then we're going to talk about what the project entails. So today is just a fun day for us to explore what is interesting to us. What do we wonder about when we have free time, and building our wonder cloud. You are going to turn in your wonder cloud today. So please make sure that when you're done, you screenshot it and you submit through Canvas. Okay, perfect. Happy word cloud generating. Bye.